If you're planning to go to school for 4 years, here's a question you might want to ask first. Will the world you graduate into still exist when you get there? Because it's not just about what you're learning anymore, it's about how fast the world is changing while you're learning it. We used to measure education in years. Now AI models learn in weeks. By the time your course updates its syllabus, the knowledge might already be obsolete. Education used to be a long-term investment. You gave time, money, and effort, and in return, you got skills that were supposed to last a lifetime. But what happens when the shelf life of a skill drops below the time it takes to learn it? You go to school to get ahead, but if the world is sprinting while you're studying, you might actually be falling behind. The half-life of knowledge in tech fields used to be 10 years. Now it's under 3. By the time you graduate, half of what you learned might already belong in a museum. Every profession built on expertise now has a silent partner. Law, medicine, engineering, design, all of them. Why wouldn't a judge consult ChatGPT before making a ruling? It can read thousands of cases instantly, recall every precedent, and write perfect logic chains without bias. Why would you pay a lawyer thousands when you can get the same reasoning from a model that never sleeps? Even programmers, the ones building these systems, now rely on AI to write, test, and optimize their code. If an AI can do in minutes what you'll spend 4 years learning, the question becomes, what exactly are you buying with that degree? And here's the part nobody talks about. A degree was never just about knowledge. It was a filter. Companies couldn't test everyone, so they used education as a shortcut, a way to guess who was smart, disciplined, and trainable. That made sense when evaluating people was expensive. But with AI, that filter disappears. Soon, companies will be able to interview your digital twin, an AI avatar trained on your speech, writing, and thought patterns. They won't care what school you went to. They'll care how fast you can learn something new. Imagine a hiring manager saying, run the simulation. How long would this person take to learn C++ from scratch? And the system gives a learning curve prediction with 92% accuracy. At that point, the degree becomes just another document, a relic from a slower world. For now, there's still a line, a fragile one, between what AI can do and what humans have to do. Digital work fell first, writing, coding, design, marketing. But physical jobs, nurses, electricians, tour guides, drivers, those still feel protected because they exist in space, not just in data. You can't patch a broken pipe with Wi-Fi. You can't comfort a patient through a prompt. At least, not yet. That's what Elon and others are pointing at when they talk about humanoid robots and full automation. They're not just replacing digital labor, they're replacing everything that can be described as a repeatable process. Tesla's Optimus robot is already folding shirts, walking, sorting parts, moving crates. 5,000 robots in factories by 2026. Who knows how many by 2027? Nurses. Maybe the human stays for empathy, but the robot handles the lifting, monitoring, and routine care. Electricians. Robots tracing circuits with more precision and zero fatigue. Tour guides replaced by augmented reality AIs that can speak every language and know every street corner. For now, those jobs are safe. But once robots can move, see, and balance like us, safety ends. That's the next frontier. Not thinking machines, but doing machines. So what's left when information, logic, and labor are all automated? Here's the paradox. In a world where machines learn faster than humans, the only investment that still compounds is you. Not the degree version of you. Not the resume version. The version that can adapt, unlearn, and rebuild. The skill of improving your skills, that's the one thing the machines can't replace. Your diploma might open a door, but your ability to evolve is what keeps you in the room. So, is going to school still worth it? Maybe, but not for the reasons it used to be. If you're going just to collect a piece of paper that proves you knew something once, you're already outdated. Because a line on a document won't save you in a world where AI does it better tomorrow. The only investment that still makes sense is you. Not your title, not your resume, just your ability to keep evolving. The world doesn't pay for what you know anymore. It pays for how fast you can learn what's next. If that hits, share it. Someone out there is still studying for a world that doesn't exist anymore.